Good morning. My name is Chris Tilton with the Dewitt Tilton Group, and this is Kim Thomas with the Dewitt Tilton Group. And we're here in Pooler, Georgia this morning at the grand opening of the Preciball USA building, which the Dewitt Tilton Group had the honor of constructing and designing. We actually met with Don Peak, who is the principal and the owner of Preciball USA, at the end of 2015, and he said he wanted to build a building in Pooler to accommodate 40,000 square foot for his business here in the United States. Immediately, Kim came up with a design within a couple of days, got back with Don. We had a price to him within a week. He was happy with everything. We signed a contract here at the end of December 2015. Took about 90 to 120 days to get the permitting completed, and we actually completed the building at the beginning of this year. They've been moving into the building from their former property over on the west side. And they've just finally got it to where it's ready to do the ribbon cutting this morning. So we're just happy to be here with Pooler, with the Preciball people for this great grand opening this morning.
So how many square feet is it?
Kim, why don't you go ahead since you designed this building?
Well, it's just shy of 40,000 square feet. It's 235 feet along the face, and it's 160 feet deep. It's 21 feet tall, eve height, and then it peaks out to about 25, 26 feet at the ridge. It has 3 entrances. Preciball is the owner. They take up half of the building. We call it Suite A, Suite B, and then Suite C. 2 other companies are in that. Pooler Furniture is in Suite B, and ADL Delivery is in Suite C.
So Dewitt Tilton just won a big award for the design of this. Tell us about what it encompasses.
Well, it was. We are a Star manufacturer builder representative here in Savannah, Georgia, for Star. Star puts off their corporate meeting every year, and we won that award down at that corporate meeting that we attended. It was the Mid-South region of what we won, and best commercial division for that. So we were very excited to take that home.
So what are some of the unique features of this building?
Wow.
Well, I tell you, it's funny because Kim did a great job of the initial design, but you got to give kudos to Don and his team, because when you look in his suite, you'll see kind of a New York loft feel to it. They did stained concrete floors, 2-story entry foyer. They did a spiral staircase at the full entry with a loft up above with metal rails. And it's just a real unique office. I mean, it's their corporate headquarters for the United States, so they really wanted to make it sharp, and it does shine. They did all storefront doors, interior doors. So when you go into it, you would never feel that this is a flex space. I've had many people walk in and say, wow, I never knew that you could have this nice of an office, in an industrial style building. So kudos to them for the great design that they came up with. The other things that we've done, it's dock height in the back. This site was a very unique site. It was one of the most difficult parts of our job is to find industrial land. This was some bad dirt, as much of Pooler is. It was a triangular shaped site. Kim did an excellent job of getting the building, along with Coleman Engineering, to get the building to work on the site. So it was a unique challenge at the beginning of the job, a lot of details furnished by Don and his team throughout the job. So all in all, I think it turned out to be a beautiful building.
What does flex space construction mean?
Flex space is just basically it's warehouse with office up front. And to be honest with you, in Savannah, there's a huge demand for flex space because you can run your business out of the building, and it's not pure warehouse space. So it's a good mix of office, where you have your office, your corporate headquarters in the front, with warehousing in the rear.
Kim, do you mind walking in there and asking them if we can just live stream?
Sure. We can walk into this area right here.
Okay.
God, man,
And just, you can focus this.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
This is some of the spiral staircase, the 2-story loft field.
They didn't start there.
Look at that. So, this is what they do.
Yes, these
Yeah,
are.
explain what they do.
Right. These are the ball bearings. This is what Preciball is all about.
Where would these go?
They actually go into a number of things. They're small. Now Preciball does not do like pens, but the like ball bearings that are in like the fingernail polish. When you shake it, there's a ball bearing in there. That type of ball bearing, all the way up to, they actually even do billiards. But these were the interior doors. I mean, the two-story, the industrial feel of the
like a loft.
exposed, right, of the exposed ductwork up there, the LED lighting, just even to the stained floor. This is actually just the concrete with an acid wash, brought out the natural colors, and then a sealant over top of it. So,
What is your background in construction? It's very rare to meet women in construction. So.
actually, I have a degree in computer-aided drafting and design. Kind of started there, but it really started with my dad. My dad is a carpenter by trade. And so from 6th grade on, I was doing whatever Daddy was doing. If he was up on the roof, you know, snapping chalk lines and nailing down shingles, that's what I was doing. So I've actually physically have done a lot of construction with my dad. You know, I've set trusses. I've, you know, drilled wires to run electrical. I've hung sheetrock. I've trimmed windows. I have laid floor. I've laid grout. I've buttered the back of the tile and put it down, laid the grout. I've mitered corners. I've puttied and sealed. I've painted. I've spackled. I've stuck. I've done it all. So not only can I talk the talk, I can walk the walk if I have to.
Yeah.
So, but that's from 7th grade, I knew what direction I was going to go. I wanted to actually go to be an architect, but not quite the math background that I really needed. So, but I'm still doing what I love, and design build is definitely what I love, because I love to design it and then see it come to life, because I have the ability to see it in my head, and so I can feel it. And that's really exciting to be able to be part of that. So
you also have a background of being on the Metropolitan Planning Commission.
I was actually formerly in South Carolina. I was the chairman of the Jasper County Planning Commission for about 7 years up there. So that was really exciting to help Jasper County grow.
Yeah. So what does that entail, that kind of position?
That really, that's where everybody comes to bring their projects and to get plans approved, or zoning changes, or developments, that kind of stuff. We would review site plans, So, and it's a really cool way to help, you know, give back to the community, because that was obviously a volunteer type position, and review the plans and help grow your community that you live in. A little give back.
Well, congratulations. This place is just spectacular.
Thank you.
It's really beautiful. And we're going to stop this live stream, and we'll start it again at 11. Really.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.